Molecules do not eat, and cells do not eat. The body is built up and sustained by the cells, which, as we have shown, are constructed from something infinitely more sublime and not from what man eats. Proof that eating is not only a habit, but a progressively bad one, is shown in the fact that a sick man almost immediately begins to get better when he stops eating. I'm gonna hold questions for a while. This could not happen, and in fact would be dangerous to the body to fast if food were vital and essential to the everyday workings of the organs and the systems. In fact, a man could go for 40 to 50 days without eating and still live. Even more remarkably, he looks younger and stronger as a result. Now, I ain't saying that y'all should just go to your refrigerator and just empty the shit out the window. But I will use this analogy, and I did it before. The analogy of the trees, which I used here. Very quickly. When you plant something into the ground, I'll show you what I'm talking about. The tree begins to grow. Everybody ever heard about the redwoods? Yeah. Motherfuckers about the size of this room. Have you ever seen the ground around the redwood? Is it sunk in, or is it diminished in any way? No. How is the ground supporting that monumental 200-foot tree? Roots. Right. Now, the roots is one of them. But if eating and the absorption of minerals were supposed to be the truth behind what it is that forms a structure, why is it that around every massive tree there's no massive hole in the ground? Because if the tree was actually taking the minerals from the ground, it would be actually taking the minerals from the ground in the form of what it is there, and there would be no minerals around that tree. But that's not how the tree works. When you put the seed in the ground and it sprouts based upon the water in the ground, and it sprouts and opens up, the root is taken so that the tree pushes through the ground so that it gets its primary source of nutrition, which is the sun and the air. The actual minerals in the earth are there to set up a charge between the earth's electromagnetic field and the cosmic field of the sun. The water is the conduit because it's a conductor. So the water acts in conjunction with the electromagnetic field of the earth, and through the minerals being a conductor, that's what, because you can look at a tree and you'll see that there are certain minerals that need to be in the ground. But when the tree grows, if you take the leaf and you break the leaf down into its constituent parts, you will find minerals in the leaf that don't exist in the ground. How is that possible? Let me go over that again. You find minerals and materials in the leaf that you do not find in the ground. How is that possible? Because the life force within that tree creates everything it needs from the sun and from the activity of the air, that is the solar dynamic from the sun. And that's how you are. You, by breathing pure air, are eating from the direct menu of God, which is the sun. That's why you, as melanated people, need to be out there stretching out your melanin so that it opens up. Once your melanin begins to open up from the proper sun energies, then the information from the light codes begin to pour in, because the darker you are and the more activated your melanin is. Because you're dark don't mean your melanin is activated, because you could be black and stupid too. What happens is when your melanin begins to be activated by that sun and you are focusing that intelligence, that shit begins to pour through and you now go outside the synchronicity. Melanin begins to secrete shit into your chemistry that completely opens you up to a chemical memory that you have stashed from 60 million years ago. But you can't activate it now because of the shit you eat and because of the words you speak in this perverted synchronicity. Now I need to put something down for you right here. One more time. There's some questions I have to ask you. And you need to check it out. All right. Here are some questions you need to ask yourself, brothers and sisters, because these are the impeccable questions that are necessary for the paradigm shift. If you wish to get out of the present synthetic synchronicity that operates your perception, here's what you need to ask yourself. 1. Did my personal existence begin earlier than this current lifetime? Back to the formation of the universe by virtue of the thought of some other? 2. Am I part of the process of transcendence or evolution of the universe towards higher vibrational expression and complexity? 3. Am I just a body that happens to be cognizant of itself only through its appetites? 4. Is there a conscious power source within that sets up my references and relationships to this material reality? Check that question. Let me do it again. Is there a conscious power source within that sets up my references and relationships to material reality? And you need to question and see whether or not it's the matrix or that which you have synchronized for yourself. 5, does it manipulate my mind? 6, does it need my attention or the attention of others? Listen carefully to where I'm getting ready to go. Does it need my attention or the attention of others? Does that part of myself seek to control? That's number 7. Number 8, does it operate in my conscious or subconscious mind? Number 9, if I am aware of it, must I fake up or face up to the way I control others to get the energy that is embodied in their attention towards me? Let me say that again. Listen to how the matrix has you operating with one another. If I am aware of this entity within, must I face up to the way I control others to get the energy that is embodied in their attention towards me? Do I have unconscious controlled dramas with people going on in my everyday life? You don't know. You just don't understand me. There are certain things that I need. Are you putting on dramas with people? Men with the women, women with the men? Do we seek to suck the attention of people by staging shit to get them to react? And when they react, they give off certain energy that we don't. Think about that, because that's what the matrix has you doing. Is my need for control directly proportional to my lack of spiritual contact with the energy that feeds me through my own imagination? Am I a dull-ass motherfucker that ain't got no fucking life, that I gotta fuck with somebody else to get a reaction to validate my existence? Woo. I know y'all see, damn, I can name 5 motherfuckers offhand. All y'all in there right now, right? I said, yeah, I know somebody like that. Check yourself. Because if you are in that exercise, you are helping to maintain and stabilize the synthetic synchronicity. 12, do my various control dramas, which is my parasitic, vampiric way of seducing or manipulating others to feed me their decoding light of intent, come on. Do my various control dramas actually interfere with the process of divine coincidence? Come on. Let's just follow that. Divine coincidence. Because there's a difference between the coincidence that takes place through artificial synchronicity. Then it's no longer coincidence. The coincidence, even though it may seem like that, is still contained. It morphs, it changes forms to adapt to whatever it is the synchronicity programming instigates you to react as, so that when you react in what seems to be something new within the matrix, the synchronicity programming already